Yo, and welcome back to the channel from Manga Bay, Nosy Be Island, Madagascar. So, this island is heaving with people at the moment. You got this Samaru Festival, which is a music festival. It was set up by a musician called Wawa, who actually lives on the island. I went to his house last night for a party, his pool party, for the opening of Samaru week, basically. It's going to be about a 4 or 5 day event with lots of musicians, singers and that from all over Madagascar, even a few from France and other countries will be taking part in this year's Samaru. So it should be quite good. Haven't really been able to relax and enjoy it so much as yet, due to the ongoing court proceedings against me for threats to kill. Obviously, I feel a little bit miserable, a little bit down, a little bit beaten by these charges. It's hard to defend charges when you're in a foreign country with a judicial system, a law system, where it's whoever pays first wins half the court cases, to be honest with you. But there's a lot of corruption in every aspect of Madagascar life. It's everywhere. Does it bother me that there's corruption? Not really, until you get affected by it, then it bothers you, yeah. It bothers me a little bit. I mean, obviously this court case, basically, it's what the gist of it all is there's two pieces of land. Me and my business partners, we own half the land, and the other half of the land is owned by a woman who owns a Villa Mia hotel around the corner. She's claimed that the barrier's in the wrong place, even though it's her barrier, and that it needs to be moved about 10 metres. So she's moved it with no permission whatsoever, which is completely illegal, because you can't do that in Madagascar. There is certain laws that stick, and touching somebody's barrier, pulling one stick of the barrier out, even if it's a little stick barrier, you can go to prison quite easily for that. So this woman's just decided that she's for Zargas, basically, and she's going to take it upon herself to do whatever she wants, because she sees herself as above other people. She even shows a photograph of her husband stood next to the president and says, "We're family of the president," all that caper, which is a load of rubbish. She's not family of the president at all. And she's trying to push her way and get what she wants, but she's come across me, and I'm not the easiest person to deal with. I'm going to fight her all the way on this, and I'm going to win, because, like I say, corruption's everywhere, and it's not just her who has good contacts. I've got plenty of contacts myself, so I'll be utilising my contacts in the next coming few days, and I will be taking her on in the justice system. Maybe I'll get sent to prison, maybe I'll get deported. I think it's doubtful, to be honest with you. I don't think even the judge has got the fucking balls to send me to prison or deport me for this, because she knows that it's a load of rubbish. The whole idea of the woman complaining that we threatened to kill her was so that we'd get put in prison. She's obviously told the judge, please put them in prison for a few days so they're off the scene, and then I can change the barrier without them being there, without the guardian being on the land, and without the foreigner being involved in this, or the owner of the land. So let's get them out the way, basically. What will I need to do to get them out the way, to get the judge to get them out the way? That's what she said to the judge, and the judge will have said, you need to do this. If you want those people out the way for a few days or a few weeks, this is what I would recommend you do to help the situation along. You know, I don't want to say it, I don't want to spell it out to you, but I'm sure you can work out what happened so that the favour went on her side rather than our side to start with. What's going to happen is on the 20th or the 23rd, we're probably going to go there, and the charge is going to be dropped against me and dropped against my business partner. The granddad who's the guardian on our land, who's a friend of my business partner, and also a business partner of his as well. He's in prison at the moment. They put him in prison directly. They said, yeah, we've got a voice recording of him saying, "You're digging a hole on my land. Do you want me to bury you in it?" But I don't believe that they've got a voice recording of that. The funny thing is about the justice system is they don't show you the statements against you before they ask you to make a statement. Or even in the court proceedings, they won't let the solicitor see the statement against you the statements against you until the court proceedings over. And then if you want, you can get to see them and you can appeal. Normally I would just exercise my rights to remain silent in a police interview, because obviously a police interview is there to gather evidence against you. Best thing to do, keep your mouth shut unless you know how to deal with police interviews. And even then, be careful. I went to the police interview and he said, if you want, you can have a solicitor present. I said, oh yeah. He said, but if you get a solicitor present, unfortunately, we won't be able to deal with this today. You'll have to go in the cells for the weekend, and on Monday, in 3 days' time, you'll have the interview then. I said, yeah, really? Good. Let's proceed without a solicitor then, eh? So I did the interview. And I told them what happened, of course, I told them the honest truth. Of course I did. I'm an honest person. So, there you go. And there was nothing to it. Basically, I went on the land and I said to the lad, did you dig this hole? And he said, yeah. And I said, oh, that's not a good plan. You should fill it back in, I think. That's what I said to him. That's all I said. It's not threats to kill, is it? So, there you go. How do I feel about all this corruption and stuff like that, and the fact that they can steal your land, they can break your life apart, these people? I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it at all. It doesn't really bother me, that. It is what it is. Sometimes you can win, sometimes you can lose. Nice plan is to spread your eggs into a few different baskets. I wouldn't go buying one piece of land and build a massive big house with a swimming pool and everything, putting a few rental houses on there and everything, and a couple of shop units on the main road. I wouldn't do that, because if that's all you've got and somebody takes it off you, or there's a problem with the land or something like that, you're going to lose like a massive amount of money, all your money or something, gone. So you've got to be careful. I've got like quite a lot of money in Madagascar now, probably $250,000 in Madagascar. But most of my net worth is in the stock market, or it's in the US stock market, the UK stock market, or it's in property in the UK. So even if I lost every single penny here, I'd still be all right. I'd still be able to build back up. I'd still survive. I'd be all right. I'd still be able to eat. So it's not that big a deal, that. But be careful if you come here. Take your time. Come here. Spend a year renting a house and looking around, using your eyes, using your ears, learning things about the country, about the people, about the system, building contacts. That's what I'd do. That's what I'd do. Take it easy for the first year and get your feet on the ground and see what's what. Do I recommend buying property after all this situation? Buying land? Yeah, definitely. There's big profits in it, and I will never stop buying land in Madagascar, because I know the land business well. I've got good contacts as well in the land business, so I'll definitely recommend buying land. That's what I would do. Like, I definitely recommend it. Just make sure you've got your right contacts and use a solicitor to buy the land. Do the right paperwork, get them to check it over, stuff like that. Make sure it's their land. So there you go. That's about it, really. I'm quite happy. The Malagasy people are lovely people. On the whole, the country is a lovely country. It's nice and hot and sunny. It's a great place to live. It's cheap and cheerful. It's paradise. It really is paradise. But it does have a dark side. And I'd advise not to mix with too many people. Keep your little life in a bubble and protect it. I don't really associate with, outside of YouTube subscribers that come here, I don't associate with any foreigners whatsoever, not one. Madagascar, friends, I've got a few friends that are Madagascar. Not a great deal though. I know a lot of people, many thousands of people in Madagascar know me. Maybe 5,000 people in Madagascar know me by name, by face, can say, oh, yeah, I know him, he lives there, or he does that, or this is his business. But as far as friends, I don't have too many. I don't even have too many in the UK or anywhere else in the world, because I don't want too many friends, because as you get older you realise that a lot of people are just in it for themselves. And as much as I was a people's person when I was younger, I'm not so much a people's person anymore. Like, I'm alright with my little life, my UK business, my Malagasy business, my wife, my kids, my family life, and a couple of drinks with a few YouTube subscribers. I'm content, I've got everything I need, you know. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a sub. One love to Madagascar. Let's get it on. Watch this space, it's gonna get wild soon.